Welcome everybody to the Basketball Manitoba Junior High Invitational Senior Boys Grade 9 games here at J.H. Bruns Collegiate. I'm Grant McManus, and joining me today is my good friend and partner, Warren Nightingale.
Oh, hi Grant. This is exciting. So far tonight we had two exciting basketball games. Last night, the last game just before this one went to overtime. These are going to be a great night of basketball. These two guys are going to be a good one to watch. So happy you're here, Grant. I'm so happy I'm here. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Our matchups tonight in this game are Kelvin versus Acadia. Acadia under the coaching guidance of Lolita Connor, and their starters are number 23, Amon Ray, 32, Wentao Lai, 25, Tito Obasato, 24, David Mutabazi, and number 12, Michael Iguas. Kelvin is led by Coach Eric Fernandez. Starting for them, number 3, Braden Fernandez, 7, Josh Maw, 10, Clarence San Jose, 12, Merrick Parham, and 13, Cyrus Kyle. We are underway, 2-0 Acadia.
Oh yeah, so far Acadia came out really strong, had a really strong basket, and Kelvin now looking to have possession on the side. And it looks like, I almost want to say that it looks like they're going to be set up in a zone here with Acadia.
Yeah. First glance, it looks like probably the size advantage, at least with the first 10 on it's going to go to Acadia. They got some length on the floor there, Warren.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to believe that some of these guys are in grade 9.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But man, I am so impressed today with the quickness and the height of these players here. And of course, the coaching too. The coaches are really getting these guys ready to be here at this time of year.
Yeah. And they just get bigger and faster. We did the 4A varsity finals last night, and
wow.
You know, my goodness, you know, these kids at 6'6", and they have absolutely no qualms about putting the ball on the ground anywhere on the floor. Like, they are just that comfortable now. It is really impressive to see, you know, these young athletes that we have in Manitoba.
Yeah, like they could almost like step right onto university courts at any given moment.
Yeah.
It is incredible, just the athleticism that we're seeing in our high schools right now. And so it's kudos to all the coaches and all the gym teachers and all the phys ed programs out there, because you know what, we are definitely see it in our sports.
Well, and we hope that these young men stay and play in U Sport, which is now what it's called, not CIS, that we don't get them leaking out to the U.S. colleges, because you know, we've got kids that are being drafted into the NBA now, so there is a home for these kids to play. Number 3 for Kelvin. Oh, nice body control there by number 7, Josh Maw, takes it to the hole. And handling the ball handling duties for Acadia, number 25, that's Tito Obasato.
Yeah, a little extra step there for number 23.
That is?
I have as Amon Ray. Yeah, just had a little, just got a little excited. Had you know, it looked like he was about to do the check step there, but got a little tangled up in the feet, and just quick little turnover. See if Kelvin can use it.
So it's Fernandez with the ball at Kelvin. Yeah, it looks like Katie's in that, well, maybe not.
We'll tell when there's a rotation here.
Yeah. We had Fernandez down in the corner, so his check is down on him. Good rebound there by number 12. That's Merrick Parham.
Yeah, he found himself in that weak side. You know, the shot was coming from the other way, but he got himself in a quick position, and he was just able to get there for that ball.
Yeah. Good look there by Ray. Maw with a kick out. Back to Maw on the corner. Nice little teardrop runner there by Fernandez.
Yeah, Merrick Parham there with a big rebound again. He might be a little bit of a force here on the offensive boards. I think if I'm Acadia, I'm going to say, guys, we got to make sure we got to get a body on that big number 12 there.
Looks like Cyrus Kyle has the responsibilities for the inbound pass. He's covered by number 24. And that's David Mutabazi. Our crew's just getting used to Setting the 24-second clock. That's our gracious host, Mr. Cyril Lindome over there.
Nice.
Graduate of J.H. Bruns, now teaching here, and had a brilliant Canadian college career playing out with the University of Victoria Vikes for 5
wonderful.
years. Yeah.
Wow. It's always nice to see him come home and start, you know, having that presence of coaching and be part of the programs here in our division.
Fernandez, over pressure there by Obasato.
Oh, nice big block by number 24, David.
First touch on the ball there by number 24. That's David Mutabazi.
Yeah, David Mutabazi with that big block down low, and then looking to be a present offensively there by hitting the seam. But
check, back check, pick up the paycheck, Warren.
Oh, cash that.
Amon Ray putting the ball in here.
Acadia setting up in a little bit of a stack. Look for somebody to curl out to the corner here.
I think part of the reset is our high schools, JV and varsity, play with a 24-second clock.
Oh, yeah.
And these grade 9s are playing with a 30. So I think it's just the reset, that 6 seconds. So.
Good point. Acadia in the stack. I have a feeling somebody peel out to the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
We're just going to rely on athletic ability and a set of hops.
Well, and that's to David. So I have a feeling he might be a little bit of a presence offensively.
Ball down to Fernandez in the corner. Looking for the screen from Parham. Little mishandle there. Obasato pushing the ball up the side. Swings it around to Ray. Oh, good rebound there. Padding their offensive stats, the two of them.
Well, Acadia showing their size advantage right there on the offensive boards. Kelvin's definitely going to have to get a body on them and take that away. Anytime, you know, you give the team 3 chances, chances are they're not going to need a 4th.
And a little outside touch there by Kyle. 6-4, Kelvin over Acadia. 5 minutes left in the first quarter here at the Junior High Invitational Basketball Manitoba Senior Boys quarterfinal. Good pressure there. Acadia running the length of the court there. Good save there by Mutabazi.
Wow.
Very athletic.
Quick athleticism going down.
Grade 9 kid that plays at the rim, Warren.
Wow. How exciting.
Oh, Fernandez taking advantage of that spread offense. And he gets his teammate chipping it in. That's Merrick Parham.
He is,
as our previous play-by-play, the hoop and the harm. He's going to the line for one.
He has got such a good timing for that offensive board. It's like this is 3rd of the game now, and you know what? That is just being at the right place at the right time. But he was reading that play. He knew exactly where that ball was going, and he was able to step in and get it.
Checking out of the game is Wentao Lai, and checking into the game. Wait for it, Elvis Music.
Oh my! I love it. Okay.
There'll be some sweet sounds on the hardwood tonight, pal.
Elvis is in the house. That is awesome.
Oh, there's a nice little give and go and a spin move by Obasato.
Wow.
Wow. That's a long arm coming out of there by Mutabazi.
Yeah, those guys can rebound.
Yeah.
Well done.
Other little known fact, assistant coach for Acadia, Bailey Riffle, a CJS grad, and one of our junior high referees. So we're making a presence all over the city, Warren.
No kidding.
So I'm not sure if she's an education student and doing her teaching placement over there, or what the situation is.
But again, you know what?
We'll get her back on this side of the red here sometime.
Absolutely. But great to see. That's so great to see.
Yeah.
That backboard. Number 24.
That was like a jack-in-a-box coming out of there.
Wow. This is going to be a really good game here.
Yep. That's a nice little matchup between Fernandez for Kelvin and number 12,
here we go.
Mikael Eagles. Wow.
He's finishing right after that
They
rim
are
that you mentioned.
smooth.
Yeah.
I'd have a tough time screwing them up coaching those two.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And checking out is Parham, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, nice
That's
steal.
Miguel Iguas. And into the game for, no, pardon me. We'll get the name straight here, folks. Checking out is Merrick Parham, and checking in is number 6, Daniel Moros. Good pressure there by Acadia, and away they go.
Here we go. Good push.
Just the smoothness to be able to push the ball with speed, eh, Warren?
So quick.
Yeah.
So athletic. Like, he took the ball himself that whole distance, and he was, you know, he's dribbling the ball, getting there as fast as guys running.
Yeah. Little mishandle there on Kelvin's part. So Acadia on a bit of a run, 13-8 with 3:08 left here in the first quarter, Warren.
Yeah, Kelvin calling a timeout here, likely saying, okay, guys, listen, we can't be giving any telegraph passes because we are sure feeling on Acadia breaking it on us. And it looks like we're going to be zipping in here into a Kelvin huddle.
When you're going on a pick and roll, you need to attack it first. You pick up your dribble and then you're dead. And then you got nothing happening. So attack them first, then it opens up. Okay? Guys, you are rattled right now. Just chill out. Make good passes, up, down. And you have the outlet safety pass on the outside, you're on our inbound, right? You need to be opposite the other side of the guard. Okay? When Braden gets a penetration, everyone, whoever's on the sideline, you crash sideline. Right to the rim, and then maybe get a dump pass, okay? Let's go.
Every time we boxed up, we've got the ball. Let's stick to it.
Okay, well, Grant, you know what? Kelvin calling a timeout there. Just slow guys down a bit, because when you see, you know, a player such as David there, number 24, going to the basket that strong, that can be a little bit intimidating. It's just say, okay, guys, we got to settle down. Let's make these guys hit something from the outside. Let's make sure we take everything from the inside. So we'll see how Kelvin responds here.
Yep. And there's Ray off the far side. Nice rebound there by number 31, and the bank shot. Make it good is Elvis Music. Little pop and, oh, that was a good look there by Fernandez. Just a little unfortunate on that in and out. That was a step back 3 by number 25, Obasado.
Oh, nice left hand by Elvis.
Yeah. Elvis making his presence felt.
Both sides of the basket, one right, one left.
There's a nice basket there by number 6, Daniel Moros, making up for that miscue on that earlier pass. Good square up, makes it count.
Well, Grant, this has been a quick quarter. We're just getting under 2 minutes now, and it just seems like a blink.
Yeah,
there
and
goes.
Moros comes down with a nice block. Acadia, Coach Connor rotating her players in, so into the game is number 22, that's Owen Bariza. Number 14, Isaac Peters, and number 30 is Ho Yoon Park.
Yeah, we're just waiting for that reset.
Got 20 on the shot clock. We got screen down lows, plays it off to Kelvin. And Coach Connor asking for the stack. Saw that one before, just a little athletic over the top.
Yeah.
Elvis regathers on the other side. We've got Park, a little dish off to Music, but there goes Moros. Nice pass to Fernandez. Good quick hands to keep the dribble alive.
Oh.
Moros was listening that timeout. He's playing at both ends right now, making his presence felt.
What great effort there is on the basket to, you know, be scrappy and get that board. And they're rewarded with getting the ball out of bounds.
Good rotation up to Ma. Good for 3.
Nice soft touch.
Yep.
4-point game with just under a minute 30.
Got Hoyun Park now in charge of the offense for the Acadia Axemen. Oh, little slippage there by Mutabazi.
Just a little too excited with that first step.
Fernandez from the outside. Music with a good rebound. Back to Park. And away they go. Into the game is number 10. That's Clarence San Jose for Kelvin, putting some pressure, making Park work. What an effort there by Fernandez.
Isn't that a nice assist, eh? Like, what great effort. Oh.
San Jose. And Park is away.
Kelvin putting on some pressure.
Little switch there by San Jose and Fernandez. Kelvin's picked up their pressure on Acadia.
Yep. Ever since that timeout, they've come out and they've played that much more aggressive. So
yep. We have a 4-point game with 25 seconds left. 19-15 Acadia. Back into the hands of Park. They'll be looking to get one final look at the basket here before the end of the first quarter.
Oh, just under 10
Probably
seconds.
not the way they drew that one up in practice.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I have a feeling that looked a little different. But just under 10 seconds now, Kelvin will have a chance to bring us to possibly a 2-point or a 1-point game going into the second quarter.
Back in is Wentao Lai, out of the game. Mutabazi. Gonna put pressure. Wow. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Oh, Fernandez.
Yep.
Just
nice little.
Being a little casual.
Yeah.
And then guess what? I'm gonna make you pay.
Yeah.
Quick
That seems to be maybe what the game plan is for Kelvin is spread the offense, allow him that first opportunity to take his guy one-on-one from the top, and if that doesn't work, then get the rest of the team involved.
Yeah, and you have guys like Param who are, you know, picking up a little loose balls and rebounds, and very nicely done by both teams.
You know, as you'd expect at this time of the year, we're into the quarterfinals here with the grade 9 boys, 19-17, so 2-point game with Acadia up over Kelvin. So we hope you're enjoying the broadcast being brought to you by LRSD TV. It's a broadcasting course of our Arts and Tech Center here in Louisville School Division. So they had a full broadcast last night over at the IGAC Center at U of M with the varsity final. So the kids are putting in a long week because they probably didn't get out of there till probably midnight last night. So then they had to get back to school, get into class, repack everything up, get set up over here. We have been set up at Bruns before. A little bit different with this broadcast. They didn't bring the whole production center, so we got under the masterful guidance of Mr. Ken Plaintick. He's back at the ranch at ATC. So that's our. It's not a running joke. We just like to give him credit, and he likes to hear it. So no, it's all good. It's been a great pleasure, Warren and I, to be involved in this since its inception now. So we're just coming up on the end of the 2 years. We've had an opportunity to broadcast a number of games in a number of environments. There's a great spin by San Jose. Good rebound there. Good hustle. And a little unfavorable. Oh, Morose.
Oh, Kelvin being scrappy here, getting second and third chances. Now, if I was, you know, happened to be on the coaching side of Acadia, I'd say, okay, guys, let's settle that down a little bit. We got to match that intensity coming at us.
Yeah, and now we have 35 into the game for Acadia. Soon Shin. So again, Coach Connor's doing a nice job rotating all our players into the game.
Eamon Ray with a nice little basket underneath there.
And also into the game is number 22, Owen Bariza. So they keep their length in the game, that's for sure.
Very strong drive.
Didn't get the continuation of that one. He's calling them on the offensive charge.
Oh, there we go.
Coach saying keep taking it to hoop. You just got to watch that off arm on the push. Rose. Good drive down the middle. Nice rebound there by number 22. Briza, pardon me. So we'd like to thank Coach Cyril Indome from J.H. Bruns for volunteering to host this set of games here for the Basketball Manitoba. It's great to have good people like that in the system to be able to host championships at this time of the year. Cyril's been very involved with their provincial team program, so he's an invested basketballer.
Nice. And what a great gymnasium to be hosting this in.
Yep.
The floor is so nice here. It was just redone just a couple years back, and it's just a nice gym to play.
Merrick Parham on the line. Good high release, just a little short on the finishing point, but he'll get it dialed in here on the back end of 2. It's going to go to the side off a no rim situation here. So we've got a turnover, Acadia ball. That's what I'd do too. I'd put it in the hands of
yeah,
Mutabazi. Or no, that's Obasato.
Ray with
the spin move. Fernandez pushing the tempo, pull-up jumper off the break. Came down a little hard in his ankle, so we see how he responds to that.
Ooh. Just a very long extension going into that basket.
Yeah,
so.
that arm just keeps uncurling and uncurling and uncurling.
Yeah.
Waiting for the Go-Go Gadget theme song to come up.
Yeah.
On the line, David Mutabazi.
Oh.
Good on the front end.
Nice little finish.
Little air 5 for his 2 behind the line.
Yeah. See if he touches the floor here again.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
interesting, eh? But when they go in, I don't ask.
Yep. Good push there into the hands of San Jose. Little miscue there. He had an opening. Wants to be careful to get that trap in the corner. Ball into the hands of Morose. Looks to take it to the. Oh, and a nice block there by.
Another block.
Oh. Got him on the first one, got him on the arm on the second one. I like the way that Coach Connor handles his team, handles her team over there, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Said you got him on the first one. It's that swing on the second one that you got the foul on.
And taking that moment just to settle down a little bit too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're absolutely right.
Good release there by number 12, Merrick Parham. Brings the score to within 4, 22-18, Acadia. 5:45 left here in the first quarter. So it'd be interesting to know, Warren, I'm not sure what these other teams, I think this is the second, maybe the third year that they've used the shot clock for the grade 9s.
Okay.
And they go with a, I believe it's a 10-second backcourt.
Oh,
so
really?
There's been a bit of an adjustment. I know they did that in, I believe, JV, right? They wanted to increase the shot clock time and give them more time on the half-court call, so that wasn't what I refer sometimes affectionately as NASCAR on ice. You know, allow, because they, you know, they race so hard to get it across in 8 seconds. You know, and then it's tough for them to keep it back under control. So we'll have to keep an eye on that half-court call. And I'm not sure how many of these grade 9s play with a shot clock during their regular season.
Right.
And their full 40-minute games. I know our leagues in Louis Riel here, for a number of different reasons, we don't play with a shot clock, and we only play 8-minute quarters. Our gyms are so busy because our 9s are in the high schools that we just don't have time to play those 40-minute games. So, you know, we'll see how that plays out for these teams over the course of the week. Moss setting the screen for Fernandez. Nice roll to the basket. Good rebound position, but Park with an athletic rebound there.
A little bit of a loss of handle there as he was heading down.
Yeah, that was Obasato.
Yeah.
Had his head up, they're looking for a teammate the whole way. So back into the game here is number 12. That is Michael Igas. And 24, David Mudabazi. Ray with the rebound. Elvis Music on the floor. A little high post there. I guess when you elevate, your shot can be that flat.
I guess so. That was a quick
that barely
turnaround.
looked like it was going to get over the rim. Nice shot there by Elvis Music.
Yeah.
Moreau's with the ball up top for the Kelvin Clippers. Behind the back, gets it to Parham, into the corner for Maw. He's going to curl, take it to the hoop, and got Music on the chop.
Yeah.
And that's Josh Maw going to the line for two. 3:34 left in the first quarter.
And that'll be Acadia's 4th team foul. So now every time they foul, Kelvin will be going to the line.
Yeah. That's what you want when you're on the other side, is to be scoring points from the line when the clock's dead, but not when the team that you're playing is in the lead and they're adding points when this clock's dead. So
exactly.
We've got a 9-point lead here. And into the game for Kelvin is number 1. That's Kenneth Bernard. His first rotation into the game.
Oh, nice little roll.
Yeah, nice roll there by Parham. Oh my, can he put some zip on a pass? He can throw it through a car wash without getting wet, Warren.
I got no response to that. That's funny.
That just means I'm old. I heard that one with Joe Pizarchuk when he used to play with the Stampeders.
Oh, is that where it's okay?
Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm impressed. Oh, too bad. Fernandez.
Some days I'm like Cliff Clavin. I have all the useless trivia in the world, Warren.
Some days.
Nice little spin move there by Obasato. We have an 11-point difference here with 2.5 minutes left in the first half. Parham.
Wow.
Gets the favorable bounce. Basket counts. Goes to the line for 1. Going to try to close the gap to within 8 here from the line.
Of course, with another foul with Acadia, they're now at 5. So, again, every time they foul, you're going to be at the foul line. So, if you're Kelvin, you want to be trying to draw fouls any which way you can.
Good rotation there between Obasato, Mudabazi, and Music. Into the game is Park. We've got a timeout, Kelvin, I believe. Or is that a timeout, Acadia?
All right, folks, so we're going to head on down into the timeout for, looks like we're...
Dive underneath him. Dive underneath him, right?
Oh, here we are with Kelvin.
Dive underneath. Okay, and the other thing is what they're doing is they're running this, right? 4 across one guy comes this way, the other comes this way. He catches here. If they don't have a drive, they come out, this guy comes out and catches it, and then this guy cuts. So deny this part, okay? And then try to get him to drive, but help side a lot. Okay? Help on the back end, on the weak side, okay? Because what happens is that last time the guy drove, he lost the ball, right? So let's help a lot more on that side. Okay? Good?
Peter, don't get discouraged. The lane is there. It's going to drop.
Just keep dropping.
You're getting there. Don't be discouraged.
So every time, and another one, on the Merrick's last drive, Daniel needs to dive there. Okay? Whoever's there with the top dive in the middle, convert.
Well, Grant, in
The
that
one
Kelvin,
thing I'd like to just acknowledge there by the coaches from Kelvin, who are coached by head coach Eric Fernandez and assistant coach Mike Francisco, just the nice calm demeanor they had with their players in that timeout. Don't get discouraged. It's there for you.
Oh, exactly.
Right? It's lots of game time left. You know, 8-point lead. You know, here's what to look for. Very succinct but positive messages in those timeouts.
Oh, exactly. And a lot of what they're talking about is that weak side help defense, making sure, because Acadia is driving lots, we got to make sure that everyone's reacting, make sure that they don't get any easy passes.
Good hustle there by Josh Ma. That's size 8.5 on a size 8 spot. Elvis Music looking to take him down the lane. Spins reverse, pulls it up. Again, another big man comfortable putting the ball on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Mikel Iguez looking for the fleece.
Yeah. San Jose driving, but got a little bit of a pickpocket happening there.
Yep, bonus going to the line for 2, so this is what Kelvin's looking for. Put some points on the board with the clock stopped. On the line, number 10, San Jose, Clarence San Jose. Good on the front end. I think we talked about this before, Warren, all their different routines. It's always interesting to see the guys from the line.
Oh, yeah, you can tell so much about a person's personality, about how they shoot their foul shots.
Again, Clarence pretty businesslike.
Getting the job done.
Yep. Oh.
Kelvin now putting some full court pressure on.
Enough little pressure there on Iguez that stepped out with the ball. So well done, San Jose.
Now with the minute 40, Kelvin's cut down that lead to 6 points. Acadia 30, Kelvin 24. Oh, we got another
Coach
timeout.
Connor for Acadia calling a timeout with 1:40 left in the first half. 6-point game now, so they've closed it up. It was 11 points. So they worked hard to get back into this. Kelvin Clippers. Again, our next game after this is going to be Andrew Minarski taking on Sergeant Park. So I don't imagine they're too unfamiliar with each other playing in that league up in Winnipeg 1. So
yeah, they'll probably be very familiar with each other, I'm sure.
And I'm anticipating it won't be much of a walk the ball up the court sort of game.
No, I would think it won't be any slower than what we've seen so far.
No.
Yeah, these grade 9 games are quick. A lot of fast movement, and with those two teams in particular, I have a feeling it's going to be very fast paced.
Yeah. So again, congratulations to all these teams playing in the Senior Boys Grade 9 Junior High Invitational Tournament, sponsored by Basketball Manitoba. Great way for these young players to finish off the Grade 9 basketball season and get ready for what may be a spring league, or looking forward to getting into their JV programs at their respective high schools.
Kelvin setting up a little bit of a box here. Or I mean a double stack, I should say.
Yeah. Looked at San Jose coming around the corner, but it ended up in Josh Maw's hand, and Cyrus Kyle takes it to the rim for 2. Applies the pressure on the inbounds. And there's Mikel Iguez. And got it caught. Dribbled into Death Valley in that corner there, Warren.
Yeah, good pressure by Kelvin. Just again, enough little. You don't have to get the steal. Sometimes, you know, a player might, you know, lose the dribble, or a player might step on the line. It was with Kelvin now. Has had 3 possessions in a row because of this, that little bit of pressure.
I wish young players, our grade 7 and 8 players, and our grade 7, 8 coaches would learn that lesson.
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Unless their parents are paying them by a bonus for the steals, it's my goodness.
Yeah.
There we go. Getting into that back of the hands of Mutabasa. Takes it to the rim. Says thank you very much.
Yeah.
Gets it off the glass. 4-point lead. Kelvin's done a good job of getting them back into this game here. San Jose with a little left hand off the glass.
Nice little hesitation just to get a little extra space to get that shot off.
Oh, here we go.
Again.
They're going to get a call. What do we got here?
It's getting close.
And they made it. Now they got some room on the outside. Oh.
And again, it's just that pressure to put a little bit of pressure on.
I think Music was expecting Mudabaza to take it to the rim on that one, and was already getting himself into rebound position.
You're right. You're so right on that.
Good pressure there by Merrick Parham.
Oh, nice little steal.
Yeah, nice play there by number 1. That's Kenneth Bernard. Nice play there. Oh, and on the travel. Yeah, there's an example of that
thread the needle.
Great pass off the dribble there by 24, David Mudabaza.
Just like a laser.
Yeah.
Well, we got 0.2 seconds left here, Grant, so.
Theoretically, I think it's impossible to get the shot off.
Yeah, I don't.
Guess we'll look at our scorekeepers and Tess Cather. She does a good job, so we'll see what kind of trigger finger she has.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, well, folks, we started at 0. We finished at 32s apiece at the end of the first half here of the Acadia Axemen versus the Kelvin Clippers in the grade 9 junior high invitational quarterfinals. So an entertaining first half. Kelvin battled back hard, and again, great calm leadership by the coaching staff.
And you know what? And a good calling of the timeouts, because each time they called a timeout, Kelvin responded to what was happening.
Yep.
They were, you know, be able to claw back in the game is one thing, but also just being able to respond to what their coach is saying. Okay, these are the things that we have to watch for.
Yeah, I'll refer to them using the garden hose instead of drinking out of the fire hose in the timeouts. They can just keep drinking that in out of the garden hose. You turn the fire hose on because you've got all these, you know, pieces of information and advice for these kids, and they're going, what do I need to do this time? Yeah. So less is more, slow to go fast, folks.
Yeah.
So we've got 7:43 on the clock. We're going to turn our mics off and probably come back in 2 minutes before the second half starts. So come back and join us for the second half, folks. All right, folks, welcome back to the second half of the Basketball Manitoba Junior High Invitational. We are here at J.H. Bruns. I'm Grant McManus with Warren Nightingale.
Hey, Grant, what an exciting first half of basketball. Acadia showing their athleticism, as well as, you know, just being able to maintain composure. Kelvin being scrappy, even though they might be a little bit undersized, they're still finding ways to score down low. What a great half of basketball, and we have 32-32, so.
Yep, so welcome to a 20-minute basketball game, because we played the first half just to come up at 32 all. So, yeah, very entertaining, very athletic. Nice job, very calm on the sidelines by the coaches, which is what I like.
Yes.
You know, because that translates to calmness in the players. So we're going to start the second half. Katie's going to start with number 23, Amon Ray. 25, that's Tito Albasato. 35, that is Song Shin. Elvis Music. And David Mudabazi. Acadia comes out, breaks the ice. Ball in the hand of Josh Maw. Cyrus Kyle pulls it up. Good rebound there by Merrick Parham.
Kelvin showing that scrappiness again. Somehow they came up with the ball, and it was Ma who just put a little finish on down low.
Yeah, hard compete, not going to say no, not going to be denied on the rebound. First outside shot there that we've seen by Obasato.
Yeah, and it was Elvis Music with that.
Wouldn't that be scary? He starts drilling it from the three-point line.
Oh, yeah.
Be asking for a switch on who I'm checking.
No kidding.
Wow. He sees openings most people don't. Ray with the inbound pass. Mudabazi with the pop off the glass. And Fernandez comes out with it. Blows by Ray. Looking for support. Josh Maw looking to set up on the three-point line. Fernandez says not this time.
Nice little touch. Hit that baseline shot, 36-36 and 6:38 left in third quarter.
Nice spin there by Ray, and got him. I don't know if that was Fernandez or Ma. Basket counts.
I'm going to guess Ma, I think.
Ma.
On the body, maybe?
Yep. Ma and Ray to the line to convert the back end of a three-point play here. Potential three-point play, but there we go. And we have subs, so we've got Morose coming into the game. That's Daniel Morose. He did a good job. So checking out is Josh Ma for the Clippers. Again, both teams have stayed in a man-to-man so far. Fernandez. Feeling the stroke coming out of the second half here, Warren.
Yeah, that's 5 points just like that.
Yeah.
2 shots. Yeah, Hernandez finding his range.
Shun Shin on the double. And Fernandez and San Jose. Great double there on Shin. Get the turnover. That's another look at it.
Oh, that was even deeper.
Yeah, he's got that spark marked with an X. Oh. And away they go.
Ooh, what a pickpocket there, eh? Oh.
Very smooth play by Mutabazi.
Wow.
Yeah. That took the wind out of the Clipper sails there for a little bit there.
Nice.
Obasado setting things up. Elvis looking to set up down on the low post. Miguel Aguez checking into the game. Checking out of the game is Sun Shin, I believe. Oh, that's a tough play there.
Yeah, that's a tough pass.
Yeah. Nice dish off there by Fernandez. Morose kicks it out. Fernandez on the other side.
Oh.
He's got to warm that hardwood up over there.
Yeah.
Merrick Perrin working hard inside.
Always finding a nice little spot to be in the right place. See how he does in the foul line.
That foul charge to Elvis Music, number 31 for the Axemen. On the line, Merrick Perrin. Looking at the front end of 2. Good view for the viewers there. Head on, just dumps it off the front of the rim. And away goes Mutabazi. He's going to take it to the hole. Oh, and a nice athletic play there by Morose.
That's one thing right now if you're Kelvin, you have to get back. As soon as Acadia gets the ball, you know, to match the speed of David coming down the floor, you have to get back as quick as you can.
Yeah. Checks the rim, make sure they're sound on the board, drops it down.
Yeah.
And this one he'll just drop it through.
Yeah.
Fernandez pushing hard here. Swings it around Cyrus Kyle. Little pickpocket there by Mutabazi. Obasado with the ball in hand. Swings it around to Ray. Looking to take him down the lane. Good pick up there by Obasado. Pulls it up. Morose is going to take it to the hole. Kicks it out. Looks baseline. Kyle gets trapped inside. San Jose. That's a tough look for San Jose.
Yeah.
All he's seen is white numbers and black jerseys.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough place to be. You know, and that could have easily been called 3 as well. 3 seconds in the key there. Kelvin just getting caught just a little bit down too low.
Yep.
But they're going to get another chance now with that travel.
Yeah, 1 point game here. Acadia up 43-42, 3:47 left in the third quarter here of the grade 9 junior high invitational senior boys quarterfinal matchup. Looking to cut to the rim. There goes Merrick Parham trying to bounce Ray back.
Oh. Good physical positioning, just unfortunately the ball wasn't going to drop that time. San Jose being scrappy, grabbing that ball.
Yeah. Acadia's just got a little bit out of sync on the offensive end.
Yeah.
Just not
on their half court, right? Like it's just
Yep, not rotating the ball around like they did in that first half. A little bit too individual right now. And Kelvin stepped up their game individually on defense.
Yeah. Acadia finding a lot of success driving to the basket. Kelvin now making sure it's going to be a little bit harder for them to do that. So now Acadia's got to find other ways to try and get some offense going. And largely so by what you mentioned, you know, a lot of switching or a lot of movement, I mean.
Interesting no call on that one by Elvis Music. Elvis Music getting reminded on the 3-second violation. And Mutabazi there. Yeah, just a little shaky right now, and away he goes, Fernandez.
Oh,
boy.
Nice push. Too bad it didn't fall for him because that was some.
Wow. Did he take a hard tumble there?
Yeah. I hope he didn't hit his.
Amon Ray. He's going to go to the line for 2. Foul there by Daniel Moroz. I believe that's his 3rd personal foul.
Yeah.
So checking out of the game is Merrick Parham. Back in Josh Maw, number 7 for the Kelvin Clippers. Elvis Music out of the game. Back into the game is number 32. Bueller, anyone? That's Wen Tao Lai for Acadia.
I didn't see a Bueller on here.
Ramon, nice release there by Ramon Ray, or Amon Ray. Looking to set the screen here. Nice screen there by Josh Maw.
Nice roll.
Good fundamentals. And fights it. Oh,
too bad.
Just a little bit bad bounce there. Great play by Maw. Good fundamentals rolling off that screen. Amon Ray.
Oh, long range. Great.
Dialed it up from Furmore.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's a different area code. Oh, kickball there.
Oh, good hustle, you guys.
Yep. Daniel Moroz picks it up. Clarence San Jose with the ball. Back to Moroz, cut through. Pulls it up. Little kiss.
Long battling.
He is a battler inside. That.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good on Kelvin again, being scrappy, you know, finding the ways to get to that ball.
Yeah. Fernandez looking to get back to the excellent spot on this side of the floor.
Yeah.
Mutabazi, nice spin. Good finish and a great block again by Daniel Moroz.
He hustling to get back.
Just the control of these young players. Moroz.
Yeah.
Yeah. 118. We have a 7-point game. Acadia 49. Kelvin Clippers 42. Amon Ray looking to rebound himself off his own shot. Unsuccessful. Kelvin ball coming in. Checking back in, Merrick. Parham?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Kenneth Bernard back into the game for the Clippers here. Oh, we got a double screen up tall. Great quick feet by Josh Maugh.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a big motor. It doesn't turn off, Warren.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
There
my.
he is.
He almost had the steal off. Number 22. That is Owen Bariza.
Yeah, just keeps on battling. Now, right now, that 7-point lead is a 7-point run, actually, for Acadia. That Kelvin hasn't found a way to answer. Kelvin, of course, coming out big, hitting some big shots from outside, but since then, since early, it hasn't been falling lately, so they got to find other ways to try and score down inside the paint or something.
So taking a breather there is Fernandez. Nice backdoor there. Sun Shin.
Don't want that
Hope
one
that
back.
one doesn't come back to haunt him.
Yeah.
Clarence San Jose. Nice little move. Underhand scoop. Cuts it to within 5. 15 seconds left. Acadia will be looking to have a good look at the final shot clock here.
Oh.
1.6 left in the clock. I think he mistook the Northern Basketball League for Northern Basketball Association for the National Basketball
Yeah,
NBA. Anyways,
no
here we are at the end of the third quarter in the grade 9 quarterfinal with Acadia up 5, 49-44 over the Kelvin Clippers. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast here on LRSD TV. Our crew is doing a great job. Not sure what Mr. Ken Planick said during the day today, but he's got the crew fired up and ready to give you a great production tonight and tomorrow, folks. So if you know kids that are playing these games, they can go to www.lrsd.tv, or they can get to it by going to Basketball Manitoba's website. The live link is there. Well, there's more than one way to get to find out to watch these games. And I know that people saying, well, can the kids watch them after? Absolutely. As soon as the game's over, they can go back in and either go to www.lrsd.tv and or go into the Cube. And you'll be able to watch the games as soon as they are completed. So it's a great opportunity for these kids. You know, so far they're not showing any signs of, you know,
oh, yeah, they're
being frozen by the starry lights of the big broadcast here, Warren.
Yeah, they're here to battle, let me tell you.
Yeah.
These guys are here. There is no dialing down right now.
No.
This second half, they're picking up right from where they finished off in the first.
Oh, that was my mistake. I thought they were playing 10-minute quarters. They are playing 8-minute quarters, so a 32-minute game. They'll graduate to the 40-minute games next year at JV. Clarence San Jose looking around, feeds it to Josh Maugh. Nice dish off there to Merrick Parham. And just got called on the slide.
But Maugh doing a very nice dish to Parham down low there. It's nice to see the guys working together.
Obasato looking for the give and go.
Oh, nice little soft touch.
That's a long set of arms on that band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just what basketball players want, coaches want to see.
Yeah.
Where is he on the albatross scale?
Oh, yeah.
Whoops. Yeah. He acknowledges. Coach Connor going, okay, let's try this next time.
Yeah. Kelvin needing just to settle down a little bit here.
Yeah.
Just, you know what, let's move the ball around a little bit. Let's get Acadia moving. Let's try and find something easy. Maybe get an easy seam to the basket. Oh, here we go, San Jose.
Convert here. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice patience, nice read on defense there by Obasato.
Yeah. Way to hustle, get back, and just, again, you know, being that threat. San Jose thought it may have been clear going to the other side of the basket, but still, that wasn't enough.
Little tough luck there by number 1, Kenneth Bernard. For the Clippers, had a nice job coming off that curl, had a good look at the basket. Josh Maw back into the hands. Fernandez is back into the game to run the offense here for Kelvin, so we'll see what he can get going for the boys. Nice spin move there, little teardrop.
Well,
and he's back in there fighting away.
Oh yeah, still battling.
Yeah. Little jack in the box.
Oh boy.
That was a bit of a fire drill, that possession.
Yeah.
Really a credit to the coaches these days and the development of these players, because it wasn't all that long ago you'd see players like Obasato, Mutabazi, you know, with the length that they have, you know, coaches would play them with that 4 or 5 position and go, don't come out of the paint.
Yeah, stay down low because you're so tall and
rebound.
lanky. Yeah, because, you know, just put your hands straight up in the air so I can get the ball up to you high, right?
Yeah.
But you're absolutely right, because, you know, you want to develop the whole player, lots of skill.
And sort of they look tall now, but you don't know what their peak is, and you know, it's you know, a very you know, rapid changing life for these young men between the ages of 14 and 17. It's very easy to go on a 4 or 5 inch growth spurt. You know, when they go from Swan Lake to Bambi on ice, trying to let their body catch up. So.
Oh, is that true?
Yep.
But Acadia, with lots of athleticism, they can explode at any given time. So. Yeah.
Where's the change?
So here we go, 5:54 left in the 4th quarter of this quarterfinal match between the Acadia Axemen and the Kelvin Clippers. 7-point game, and Kelvin just hasn't been able to close that gap in the last, well, since the 4th quarter started. So Elvis Music on the line, trying to make it an 8-point lead. Good battle there by Josh Maw. He has great body position. You know, little outmatched in the height, but he makes up for it in tenacity and body positioning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Cyrus Kyle looking to take him on right to the hole. Kiss off the glass, up over top, Obasato.
There's Maw again, scrapping for it.
And up he goes again. And a lot of clean blocks in there. Not that they want or can go into a stall with a 30-second clock, but you know, I'm sure Coach Connor was saying, let's make sure we're using the 30-second clock and getting good looks here. You know.
Well, exactly, and especially when you have when your team's a little bit more athletic than the other team, you really want to try and push the other team to play tough defense on you. In the sense that, you know what, we're going to make every possession, we're going to work you every single time.
Yeah.
And so that way, by the end of the game, you know what, let's see what you got. So yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, just taking the time on your possessions is really important.
Even I make like a couple steps from the wall, you can't go there.
That's Mutabazi with the foul.
Walk through,
Before the shot. Both teams have, Acadia only has 1 team foul and Kelvin only has 2, so lots of fouls to give from that perspective before they go to the line shooting bonus. Fernandez working on the gaze from the corner, nice spin move. Just a little short on that reverse coming under the hoop. He's taken a couple hard tumbles.
Yeah, the one
pretty
earlier
sure he bounced his head off, so I'm hoping he's okay.
Yeah, that's why I was a little bit worried about that earlier one.
Yeah,
I was like, ooh.
Well, in the moment now, the adrenaline will be running, right? It's you know, that hour after the game when he starts to settle. It's you know, I hope the coaches do the right thing and are aware and keep an eye on him. converts. Nothing but twine there by Fernandez, so good job from the foul line. Checking out of the game for Acadia, number 30, Hoyun Park. Back into the game is Miguel Iguez. Nice little crossover dribbler. Relieves himself from the pressure. And a good ball fake there. Daniel Moreau's a little early.
Well,
Been very impressed with the pressure from Daniel Moreau's.
He was jumping in that lane, anticipating that ball, and just at the last second, the Acadia player just realized, you know what, that's not going to be an option.
Big possession here. Try and close it within 3. Got to keep the ball alive. Merrick Parham. A little altered shot there, but that tends to be his release. Doesn't get it. And Obasato, away he goes. Turns Bernard around a couple times. Lots of time on the shot clock, 13 or 19. Elvis Music called on the travel. Back into the game, Clarence San Jose checking out Kenneth Bernard. And into the game is Owen Bariza for Acadia. Out of the game, Amon Ray. Looks like he's holding his ankle on the end of the bench. We'll see what happens there coming down the stretch. Good pressure there by Mutabazi. Cyrus Kyle with a nice drive to the hole.
Nice drive.
Overplay me here, I'll take you there.
Good positioning.
Yeah.
Way to find it.
Says, okay, I can do that at the other end. Nice take it to the hole there by Tito Obasato.
Now working at the 3-point play.
Yeah. And we have a timeout by Coach Connor. I'm not sure she's trying to freeze her own guy at the foul line, but. All right, here we go. We've got our crew going into Kelvin. We'll see what the coaches have to say there.
Okay. Make it happen on the next one, okay?
Deny. Hey, first guard you. Deny him, let the other guy catch. Deny him, let the other guy catch, then 44 that kid. Whoever catch, doesn't matter who. Hey, 44 that other kid. When they're offense? No, when they inbound. Okay. When they're inbounding, deny Tito, don't let him catch the ball. The other guy, let him go, so he catches it, then you press that ball, then we get a turnover. Okay? We're only down 5, who cares? 3 minutes, lots of time.
Who's inbounding?
Okay?
Who's going to inbound?
Who's going to inbounder?
If
Whoever Tito's side is, if you're inbounding and Tito's on that side, go in and give him the opening that hole.
And let's say if he does catch it, maybe you could quick trap it.
Yeah, okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
All right, so the Kelvin coaching staff trying to defend Tito on the inbound play or on the offense, so we'll see how quickly they can convert that. But right now we have Tito Obasato on the line. Nice high release, fluid shot, hands back in, ball back into the hand of Braden Fernandez. Oh my. That should be worth a point, Warren.
Yeah, or at least a half a point, I think.
Yep.
That's too bad. It was in, just didn't fall.
So we got Acadia ball on the possession arrow. So coming down the stretch, Kelvin's going to get the benefit of any held ball.
Kelvin right now putting a lot of pressure on, hoping to get a little something here. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, a little bit of a force play there by Tito. So that's the turnover the coaches are looking for. Cyrus Kyle pulls it up. Oh, what a surprise. Tito Obasato with the ball again. Mutabazi. Tito with the ball now. He's going to look for 3. Fernandez. If Kelvin can get a good possession here.
Yeah, they're getting good looks, it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
not falling. Like, unfortunately for Fernandez, you know, that one bounced out.
Yeah.
Last time with Kyle, he put up a good shot, but unfortunately that one didn't fall. So they're getting their looks, and hopefully they'll just fall. And
So Fernandez going to the line for 2. Called on the contact is number 12 for Acadia, Miguel Iguez. Oh.
my God,
Oh. That's unfair, that.
yeah, that's tough. That should be worth another half point.
Yeah.
You see? There's too much of this.
Good Lord. They're in full throttle mode. They're not using the 30-second clock.
Nope.
All kinds of time and space. Use the clock. Up 6.
Oh yeah, because now, you know, we got 2 minutes left, taking away 30 seconds. That's quite a bit of chunk of time. So
There's a lot that has been consistent, but it's not out of the realm of possibility for the Clippers to drill one from outside 3-point line.
yeah. Oh, Kyle.
Yeah, got him with the hand on the lower back, I think. I think he was clean up top. I think he got him on the push, maybe.
I think you're right.
Yeah, got him on the push.
Yeah.
Sears did know what Eaton's was doing on that one. Tried the old sleight of hand trick.
Yeah.
The referee was having none of that.
Oh, there we go.
Nice shot there by Kyle. Good presence about Tito. He knows where the pressure's coming from, puts them on their back.
Ooh.
Not always sure about those choices, but he makes them count.
Oh my God. And somehow it's on the back of the basket. Like
Yeah.
That's, wow.
We're in a 7-point game again. It's been a favorite number today.
Yeah.
Fernandez wanting to get out of the corner. Hasn't been for lack of Fernandez's efforts today. He's just been a little snake bitten here in the second half on ball dropping for him, Warren.
Yeah, it's been really, really tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. But here we go. They're
And
still
here we
scrappy.
go, Merrick Parham.
Whoa. Wow.
Tough no call there on Merrick.
Yeah, it's body on body there.
Yeah.
Of course, here if you're Acadia, you just want to slow down and stuff.
Yeah.
Let the clock be your friend.
The old 4 corners.
Yeah.
Again, resetting the shot clock to 16, I think. I had a number between 1 and 30 to guess that, so. And we have a timeout, Kelvin. Oh, no, Acadia using up their another timeout. Make sure.
And here we're going into Kelvin's timeout. We'll go right into their huddle.
I gave you the opportunity because the mismatch is there, okay? You good? Okay. You don't need to start jacking shots up just yet. Let's get a quick deuce. And back on defense, get the ball back, turnover, and then we'll do it then.
The defense is working. Just got to stick to the script. If we call for a foul, we're going to do
They
this.
score, we come down, we score, and we can't get a steal, we foul. We play the foul game for now. Unless it gets out of hand, okay?
It's a lot of time, boys.
A lot of time.
Deny, guys. This is all about heart now.
This is all about heart to move your legs. Okay? This is not over. Okay, until the buzzer goes. Okay, good?
Head in the game, let's be smart.
Head in the game, it's not done. Let's go. Keep playing. 3, 2, 1.
Clippers!
Yeah, at this point, you know, 80% is between the ears. They just gotta, you know, as the coach said, stick to the script. Lots of time. You know, get a good possession. You know, They don't want to have to go to the foul game yet because that just plays into the favor of Acadia, because the next one, and they're on the line shooting 2 all the time. Nice job there by Daniel Moroz.
Also, good job that timeout to point out, hey guys, we don't need to be checking up shots. Let's just get easy deuces here for now.
Mutabazi with a nice block there.
Yeah, it was.
And we're going to have Merrick Parham go to the line for 2 after the contact by number 32. That's Wen Tao Lai. .5 left on the game clock, folks, so we have no shot clock. 9-point lead. And we have a sub in, Josh Maw coming in for Daniel Moroz. That was a solid game by Daniel Moroz. I know he'll be disappointed, but he needs to be proud of his individual effort there.
Oh yeah, he's always the first guy heading back, getting back on defense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Push himself. He's always jumping in place.
Yeah. Yeah, 8-point lead with 8.8 in the clock. Tito Obasato on the line, shooting 2. Still a 3-possession game at this point, and we haven't had a lot of threes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now we have a 9-point lead, and we've got a timeout. Kelvin.
Yeah. So they'll get the ball in their front court, so no doubt they'll probably drop a quick play.
Yep.
Try and free up maybe somebody running baseline or somebody coming around the horn for a 3 off of the screen. And then basically say, okay, guys, you know what? As soon as we drop, we play for the steal. We don't get the steal.
Yeah.
You know what? We still got a time. We still got another timeout to give. So.
Again, another great comment by assistant coach Francisco there, coming off. Keep their heads up. You know, you play the game to the final buzzer goes. So heard a lot of great comments, seen a lot of good things out of these grade 9 coaches. You know,
Absolutely.
lots of good fundamentals, and it's not just the fundamentals of the game, it's how to play the game right.
Yeah, exactly. Good coaching.
There was an interesting video online here this week out of the National College Scouting Association out of the U.S., and it was one of their head recruiters, you know, talking about body language of athletes.
Oh,
and,
really?
Yeah, when he sees you know, players being selfish and whining about not getting the ball or not scoring and, you know, not helping their teammates out, they become a spectator. They're done.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Regardless of who they are, it's about the character and about the team. So it was an interesting video to watch.
Oh.
Not only for players but for coaches too. You know, because you know we use sport to teach people, you know, life skills, and you know, because the very small percentage, very well, probably less than 1% in any sport goes on to the next level beyond high school.
Yeah.
You know, so we want to create those, you know, those positive character traits while they're in school, doing something they love and enjoy, and hopefully to the point where they find opportunities to do it beyond school.
And it is such a great arena to teach those lessons.
Yeah, and we've seen a great example here by these two teams, by these coaching staffs. So congratulations to both teams. You know, the short-term loss is going to hurt, but it's the long-term friendships and memories and those life lessons. Fernandez, step back 3.
Well, the play.
And
there you go, Kyle.
Like my senior men's hockey, last basket wins.
That's awesome. Well, they execute the play that they drew up, so that's good. And I'm sure Kelvin didn't quite want that turn, but you know what? They sure fought hard here today. Both these teams have a lot to be proud of.
Yep. So final result: Acadia will advance to the semifinals of the Basketball Manitoba Junior High Invitational Senior Boys Grade 9 Basketball Tournament by defeating the Kelvin Clippers 59-52, I believe, was the final score.
Yep.
Our scorekeepers are very efficient. They've got the clock scored, clock cleared, set up for the last game of the night. So again, great job by our minor officials and our broadcasting crew. We're going to turn off our mics right now, get the warm-up done, and we'll be back on with 2 minutes before this next game between Andrew Benarski and Sergeant Park. Come back and join us, folks.